Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. On this one, I want to talk about divorce and the potential of divorce. I'm going to talk about some of the things that leads to divorce. And I'm going to give my spin on the irreconcilable differences thing. And what I see in many situations, and some of the guys that I talk to, in particular, too, one directly, like he just broke it down. Me and him was working. Kids couldn't come out, and we just got to talking about divorce and stuff like that. And I learned a lot about this guilt tripping and all this other stuff. This tied
in a quarter mile, use the right lane to turn right onto North 120.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Man, I hope I got rid of that. So, everybody, remember, no matter what, remember, guys, it's your fault. But we gonna get into this here, because a lot of guys don't be having nowhere to turn. Like, people ain't listening. They don't care. Like, most people nowadays, you'll notice, like, and if people do this to you, just get off the phone with them. Don't even let them waste your time. If people don't listen as good as they talk, and they only want you to interject on their issues but not yours, just get off the phone with them. Get off the phone with them, because I be hearing conversations, like, I be everywhere. I be like, man, that person is a horrible listener. People don't listen until it's done. And then, like, people be on YouTube trying to respond to videos that they ain't even watched, which is kind of goofy. They be like, so you'll make a video and they'll have a negative response. I'm gonna start asking all negative responses. I'm gonna start being like, did you watch the whole video? And if they try to say, yeah, me knowing that people lie, I'm gonna ask them another question. I'm gonna ask them a question about the video. But we see from what we know, at least I do, that a lot of women, they're being unreasonable in these divorces. They being unreasonable with this child support. Think about it. Why would you hit somebody up for child support who always supported their kids? I'm going to tell you why they do it. They do it to punish you. See, they want you to stay there and rot away with a limp wing ding, not getting none, which is one of the reasons. When a woman does that to you, what she's really saying is, I don't respect you. I want a divorce. I want to go suck another man's wing ding. I want him to give me gifts. I want him to be in my face. I don't care if we got kids. I'll make sure that they act like he's daddy and call him daddy and this, that, and the other. I'm going to tell my kids like this. If I'm ever in a situation like that and I got young kids, I'm going to be like, you let me know if anybody try to make you call them daddy. Because people be starting stuff, man. But when you try to negotiate with a woman, right, and she still tries to lean towards alimony and child support, you already know that she just trying to get sponsored. See, she want all the attention from other men, and she might even want to be remarried. But women be thinking about this stuff. If I remarry, I can't get alimony, but I can still get child support. Do not pay no woman no child support that remarries another man. You fight against that tooth and nail. Fight against it tooth and nail. I'm going to tell you why. Because you're basically sponsoring another man's household. And it shouldn't be. Like, if he chooses to marry your ex-wife, then if he was a real man, he'd be like, man, don't ask for no child support. I'm gonna take care of you. He ain't gotta take care of your kid. And he'll be like, and let that man support his own kids. But see, these guys are soft, they simps. So they not gonna do that. But what I look like paying child support, give me my kids. You marry another man, you should give that man his kids. Unless it's something like extremely wrong, like maybe he's a drug abuser or something, give that man his kids. And if he needs you to watch the kid, you should be willing to do it. These women try to act like they their kids, and I'm finna prove to you that scientifically they not. Okay, so they say, if you say, well, you can't have the kids without my seed, and they say, well, you can't have the kids without my womb, they creating artificial wombs. They ain't creating no artificial seed. So what that's telling you, these women, they don't be reasonable. They don't. They want 100% custody. And here's another trick they do. The Most High showed me this. Because the Most High ain't, trust me, man. The Most High is not on their side when they be trying to extort you out of money. Believe me, if you don't believe nothing else I say, believe me when I tell you that the Most High do not be on these leech women's sides. So he showed me that women, they want 100% custody so they can get child support. But if it's 50-50, here's what they do. This is what he showed me. They'll try to go and try to apply for some food stamps or like health benefits, so they will make you pay X amount of dollars. But all the woman has to do is say that she's not accepting child support alimony. That's all she got to do. They ain't gonna do that though. So that's the little slick move they try to do on guys. When you see your relationship as no hope, you got to begin to negotiate. You got to, don't negotiate no 100% custody unless you got one of them like super nice women, which obviously she ain't. If you're going through divorce, no super nice woman is going to do things that will cause her to be divorced. When they do things or withhold things that cause them to be divorced, it's because they not all that nice. And it's because they're extremely selfish. So if you try to negotiate with them, like, well, we could just get a duplex. Listen, I realize you don't want to have sex with me. That's fine. Let's just get a divorce and we can raise our kids together. And they not willing to do that, especially if you paying the bills. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. That's evilness. That's people trying to dangle the kids. That's the real definition of irreconcilable differences. Because if you come to them and you be like, let's say your city is like Milwaukee, a lot of townhouses, a lot of duplexes. You could live side by side. Your kids could just come across the porch and go to your house. They don't want to do that. But then, how many kids gotta die at the hands of these dudes because their mother is either not watching them properly or got other men around your kids? How many kids gotta die in situations like that before the family court sees and takes action? Family court don't care about no man. They care about money and they care about her. That's all it is. You say, well, you ain't never been man, listen. You ain't got to know everything. But I will say this. I know people and I've done research. I know people, and I've talked to people, and I've also done research. So When they just try to have your kids in another state, that's blatant. You've been in your kid's life all this time. She decides that she wants to have emotional affairs, that she wants to be a liar, that she wants to disrespect you, and that she wants not to do her wifely duties, and she won't, let's say she won't go file a paperwork. But she's doing all these things. Either she just wants you to be miserable, or something just ain't right with her. Think about it. Okay, you married. You know you got to do certain things. You got to do certain things, especially if you're one of those women who demand 100% faithfulness. So how inconsiderate is that? That a woman refuse, and I was watching a lead attorney. He's talking about the white guys, how white women are notorious for, like, as soon as they get married, they shut off sex. This ain't just black. Well, I believe women in general do this. But dude just ran a red light. That's why I stop at red light. Blatantly red. He was talking about how his white friends, they get completely shut down practically after the wedding. That's unfair. But then these people, oh, you evil, you do this, you. I'm starting to look at what happened with Jimmy Swaggart a little different. Like, when I was young, I didn't understand. But now that I understand, I wonder what were the details. See, where a lot of preachers mess up is they try to keep everything under the rug, and then when it spills over and when people find out what they did, they trying to save face. When in some of those cases, the wife was just completely out of order and stuff. Completely out of order. But when they don't negotiate, man, let's say you be like, let's talk about this. I know the relationship over, but let's set some standards, right? Women be knowing the family court is gonna take their side. And when you, as men, know the family court gonna take their side, then you have to do more research. You have to see what the angles and the loopholes is to protect you and to protect your money. Why go to work to give it to somebody you're not even with no more? You're not even having sex no more. And some of them, you barely was doing that with her anyway. So why would you pay her? You need to try to get her to agree to a no contest. You do. And if she cheated on you and y'all end up divorced, there's no way you should be trying to pay her anything. No way. If she committed, especially if she shut you down before she did it, or while she was doing it, like she smashing some other dude, so she ain't giving you none. Some of these dudes are getting their head and be like, don't be touching, don't do nothing with him. I won't. Come here, baby. And he ain't even married to her. Dude, I want you to know, you dudes who mess with married women, you are a wet piece of number 2 that's stanking up the whole house. That's you. That's what you are. You are dog poop. That's what I want you to know that. And you ain't tough either. I really be hoping the situation favors the husband. But never pay her in them situations, man. That is crazy. That's why some people, you might have to quit your job. You might have to do some DoorDash or some that she's gonna have to pay big to try to dig into. And if you doing DoorDash and you finna get divorced, don't be looking for no job. If she's sweating you to get a job, just know she might have did some research and she might have found out she could get you a little easier with a W-2 than she can with a 1099. See, and even when you do negotiate with them, just know that if she been lying to you or she ever lied to you, understand that she will lie again. She will renege. She will renege. This is why we tell y'all in this space, don't get married. And this is coming from a preacher and somebody that's still married on paper. I'm still married on paper. Don't get married. If you do, be careful if you're in a palimony state. Do a Google search. Find out which states are palimony states. If you're in a palimony state and you thinking about marriage and you not getting a marriage license, you need to move first. Move to a non-palimony state because she's still, you see how alimony is in it? They just got P on it. Palimony, meaning if y'all like just pals, like y'all just, she just your concubine. Still could get you. Just ask Blake Griffin. Ask Blake Griffin how that worked. So, yeah, man, the goal, if possible, if you have one that will cooperate, maybe all she want to do is just get smashed a little bit by some new guys. Okay, you want to get smashed. Okay, this is what we'll do. Tell her like this. We can raise our kids together, same situation. But what I would do, if you the only one working, then, just be like, I'll keep paying the bills. Or just start making her pay something. Like if y'all both working and ain't no me just paying all the bill. You gotta pay at least a little something now. Cause y'all have officially become neighbors or roommates. No longer husband and wife. That didn't work for y'all. So try to get them where that's the key, to try to raise those kids together. Now, if she gonna be beefing and not coming back and doing all this stuff that's gonna jeopardize your work, your income, just leave. Just leave. When your kids are old enough to understand, do not pull no punches. Let them know exactly how their mother is. Guys be protecting these women, man. You ever notice how when women ain't doing right, they be like, don't be putting me on, oh, I can't believe you, da, da, da. You ain't even gotta be telling their name. They'll know you're talking about them because they know what they've been doing. Like you can put a post on Facebook like, man, I'm tired of toxic people. And no names, no nothing. I know you was talking about me. That's guilt. That's guilt, man. So, the goal, you got kids. You ain't got no kids, man. Just leave. Just leave. Like, when you ain't got no kids, this is how you should do it. If you say, well, I ain't got no kids, but I'm thinking about marrying, I'm going to tell you how you do it. If you do no marriage license, keep everything in your name. If you buy her something, just give it to her. Put it in her name. Not both. She saying, well, we should have joint bank. No, we shouldn't. Because here's what happened. This is what happened to a guy I used to work with. He had a joint bank account, and his wife was cheating on him. He found out she was able somehow to get all the money out the account, and she moved to Arizona. He was telling me this because I was like, back then, like, stuff was different, and I'm asking him, like, you know how when stuff working out in your favor, you can be inconsiderate sometimes. I'm asking him, man, what's the problem, man? Why you didn't? He got to telling me. He said, man, I ain't never been faithful to none of these women again. I said, but it ain't your wife's fault. What happened to you in your first marriage? He like, I know, but still. It's like when stuff is going your way, you sometimes don't understand. Until stuff ain't going your way no more, then you understand. See, dudes with unicorns, that's not who you want to talk to about marriage. Because they're going to give you a false sense of hope. You want to talk to somebody that's divorced, that's thinking about divorce, or that it just tell you the truth about their marriage, both sides, the good and the bad. You don't want somebody who got the ideal wife. I don't listen to people like that, because dudes like that tend to think it's something they're doing. Oh, well, you get the bag. She'll act right. Do Will Smith got the bag? Did Dr. Dre have the bag? That's just a flat out lie, man. It's just a lie. Getting the bag or having the bag, money should not cause a woman to disrespect you. Your lack of money or your amount, listen, man, women gonna disrespect who they want to disrespect. It don't matter how much money you have or don't have. It don't matter how you put that thing on them. Listen, if a woman want to make up excuses and cheat on you, you could be putting that thing on her and she'll say you didn't. That's just how they are. She'll say that you're GAY. She'll say that you got a small wing ding. She'll say that you had ED. Whatever she got to tell people to make her look justified, a lot of women be willing to do that. They be willing to do that. Why did we, and where did we get to this point where we just pedestalize these women like that? And the Most High himself don't pedestalize them. Like, when did this happen? God himself said all through the scripture, this, that. This showed he don't pedestalize women. He don't believe in pedestalizing women. But somehow we know more than the God of heaven. Rrr. I just don't get it. So, if this is you and you going through this stuff, man, just try to negotiate, man. Try to make it work. Don't just be giving away your money. Why go? She's not going to spend it on the kids, man. She's not. Some of them will show you ahead of time. All you got to do is just watch. Don't say nothing, just watch. When money comes for the kids, how much of it does she spend on the kids? And that'll show you. That'll show you. You'll be paying child support, and she'll be buying the new dude polos and birthday gifts. She'll take him out for drinks for his birthday with the child support. Well, I got the child support check coming. Like, F them kids. Those his kids anyway. I don't like him. Okay. Give him his kids then. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Why don't they do it? Because that's their meal ticket. But not with a dude that think like me. I'm going to make you sweat. And y'all dudes need to think like me. There's no way I'm going to let somebody contribute more so, way more so, to a divorce than me. And then I just give her this. Oh, she's a woman. Just give her this. Give her this. Give her this. Give her this. Not me. And it shouldn't be you. Especially if she say, well, I ain't gonna charge you no alimony or no child support. Then you get served up alimony, child support. Yeah, okay. Okay. If you don't pay it, we're gonna take your driver's license. I'm still gonna be driving. Some guys need to accept the fact that it comes a time where you gotta take a stand. Some of us in our situations probably need to just go sit in jail. Why would you just give her money? She probably you see how fast Giselle did that? She probably already was dealing with other dudes. But with her, it's going to be such a secret. Especially if you caught her up talking to dudes before or messing with somebody before. She going to be more careful next time. So don't be surprised if you get divorced and just a week or 2 weeks later, some other dude over there. Don't even get mad. Just know when your relationships start going bad, now it's time to protect what you have. It's time to try to protect what you have. Why would you funnel money to a disrespectful, sexless woman? These women be so sexless, sometimes you wonder, are they lesbians? Like, what's her problem? Like, no sex drive. She can't hate me that much. What could a dude have done or said that will make women not want to have sex with you for 3 months, 5 months, 10 months? Couldn't have been that bad. You could be the weakest dude in America, sex-wise. It can't be that bad where she's shutting you out like this. I'm telling you, you shouldn't even go a month and a half without sex without a legitimate excuse. If you do, she trying to punk you, man. She trying to control you. Just say this. If your wife or your girlfriend is denying you sex, which she never should, say this right here. Say, oh, so we allowed to cheat now? So I can go out there and however you talk. If you cuss F another chick, I can go out there and smash another chick? Well, no. Yes, I can. You ain't doing it. What, you trying to punish me or something? You know how when guys be in jail, they can't have sex? That's like jail. You got the man in jail. He got to jag off to get some satisfaction. Just like somebody that's locked up. You got him locked up. Dude, do not go for this stuff, man. Do not go. And if she did it, okay, this is how you handle it. If you've been going like 4 months or something, she always got an excuse. You come to her again, she got an excuse again. Like, bet. Get you another wife. Get you another wife, and you start dictating to her. These women don't dictate nothing to you. We men. If you letting a woman dictate to you, you're not being a man. So especially situations, sex, no sex. Okay, you don't want to have sex. Next stage. Let's negotiate, because I'm not finna sponsor you. All that tension you got built up for other men. It's time to negotiate. It's time to get at the negotiation table and decide, well, this how it's gonna be. You ain't getting no 100% custody. I know what you up to. You trying to get some child support. I'm not giving you no child support. I support my own kids. Well, dude, these women are evil. And it's not all of them. Y'all hear me? It's not all of them. But I gotta end this video. Cause y'all don't be watching these videos. And I won't even be getting the views because y'all can't even stay there for 5 minutes. So I'm gonna just end it at 30 minutes. This is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. And he
just palmed it. It's right hand,
Come on,
running
man.
toward the left side.